don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. It's real, dog, sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. It's real, dog, sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another sold out live, another sold out podcast this Wednesday, man. Y'all be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like sneaker content, I'm Jeremy Jones, man, and check out, the channel, man. So let's dive in. Y'all see the topic, man. I'm more excited than anybody about this topic because I've been saying this for years, man. Let me make sure I'm in focus, make sure everything looks good for you guys real quick, man. I think I'm good right now. Y'all have, okay, cool. I think I'm good. If I'm a little out of focus, y'all let the kid know. I think I'm good. I'm good. Okay, yeah, man. So anyway, so this is no top. And let me just start off by this, man. Every sneaker YouTuber this is the talk of the town. When I made videos back in the day on this, you know, that video touched 15,000 views. I've only purchased one time from StockX. Y'all can see I'm already ready to go in, man. And I ain't gonna lie, the kid is gone off whatever you think. Let me put it this way. This red cup is full today, man. And when I saw this hit when I saw this hit my feed, man, I was going crazy, man. So y'all smash the like button, man. We gonna be in this joint, and we litty tonight, man. Let me see who all we got in the building, and we gonna dive right into this topic, man. Nike sues StockX for selling fake sneakers, and it all started off of that NFT BS that StockX had started, you know what, back in February. Which, you know, this just nothing but really a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? It's really how deep the rabbit hole goes. I wouldn't be surprised if Nike tries to add more to the lawsuit, man. But let's see who we got in the building, man. And we're gonna talk about this. This is open discussion. Y'all know I'm gonna try to touch every chat that I can. Hybrid Striker already been in, says StockX don't exist. Hybrid Striker again. I only know Nike. We all know StockX selling fake sneaker UA. Manny with the kick says salute 100. What's up? Big Money Sonny says what's good. Hybrid Striker says up. Uncle Trey says yes. About time. About catch alive. And we got Black Man 1-2 in this building. He says sup. We got LCN Silver. Yo 100 was good. We got Man with the kick says again, if the lawsuit doesn't end, then the reputation for selling fakes will. It's a rep for StockX. It's a rap. It's a rap for StockX, especially if Nike wins the suit. Oh, Nike gonna win. But see, this is where the problem comes into play for me. You know what I'm saying? They've come out and said they can't really legit tech sneakers. So the argument has always been like Nike just produce more sneakers, but I've always kind of said they're gonna have to dive into the people that's reselling their product. But see, this is what it is. It finally took them that NTF where they see that basically Nike wants to get into the NFT world, and they realize like, how are they able to do something we ain't even really side up all the way yet? You know what I'm saying? So now they see a bigger picture of where they're making probably even more money off them already. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. StockX is just a middleman. And we just going to leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? Manny with the kick says the downfall of StockX, and I'm here for it, laughing. Kwame in the building. What's good, Kwame? What's good? We got Jawan Hoveres says, I only purchase on sneakers. Okay. Cool, but sometimes you got to touch that resale market, though. But it just depends on what you went to. Vigilite 20 years ago, got the eyes emoji, says, yes, sir, let's get it, let's go. Manny with the kick says, my guy Jones been exposed. Thank you. Finally somebody that knows. I've been exposed to the resale world a long time ago. I kind of just accepted it. But I said it back in 2017. In fact, the first thing that kind of triggered it for me, not only when I purchased off GOAT, but when StockX GOAT and StockX kind of took off at the same time, and then StockX kind of just like went there. And I'm gonna show y'all a video from another sneaker YouTuber that's much bigger than me. It's not about what he says in the video, but I don't know if y'all remember back in 2017. It was StockX Day, I believe. They flew out a whole bunch of sneaker YouTubers to, you know, see how the operation ran. And one of the places that everybody was curious about, myself included, was the authentication area, right? And every YouTuber showed a little snippet of it. And I'm gonna scroll down. What's more important about the video I'm gonna show? The person, like, when we read the comment section, people were like, "Yo, if this is what our authentication process is, I'm really worried about it." You know, literally, they take the shoe. Like, if this was like the shoe, they just do this. Up, pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we expecting something more thorough, especially from what they advertise. I mean, think about it. They even had Wale, which is known as one of the biggest sneakerhead collectors of all time, on there doing their advertisement and the voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this has been a long time coming, and I've always said it too in my videos. I'll be like, yo, this resale thing is gonna have to happen from the top. Nike's gonna have to tack it from the top. And if we really want to take it back to the rabbit hole, I think what really opened up the door, not only was this NFT thing was the last straw, but whenever we had a different VP at Nike and, allegedly her son got caught for, using a Nike credit card to purchase sneakers and resell them. You know what I'm saying? This is all coming full circle. Like, think about it. There's so many sneaker YouTubers, especially the bigger ones. They tend to support the resale where if they can get a little sponsor, and I'm not hating. This is not no hate. They've always kind of never said nothing. Like, every time I would try to expose it, like a little smaller YouTuber like me, expose like StockX or expose Goat or expose the holes that's in the resale world, nobody would bat an eye at it. But now all of a sudden, it don't made the mainstream. Nike, that's what I said. It had to happen at the top. And I'm not mad at those YouTubers at all because I watch everybody. I'm going to just keep it 100. I watch everybody and I support everybody because at the end of the day, I know what kind of work it takes to get into this and get your channel to pop. So I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm checking the headband. Y'all forgive me. But yeah, I know what kind of work and stuff that goes behind this to make your channel pop. So I'm not here to bash anybody because at the end of the day, sometimes you can turn a blind. I just feel like a lot of people had turned a blind eye to it. I remember when StockX had got a little bit of flack and out of nowhere, it started becoming like the king. You know what I'm saying? And I've always used StockX as a helpful tool of what the market is. You know what I'm saying? And we all have, you know what I'm saying? But before we had, and I'm going to say this, if I'm going to keep it 100, StockX is also borderline the problem of they help, but they also, it got to the point where they crippled the sneaker community. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. What do we go to based off what the shoe is reselling for? Myself included. You know what I'm saying? Before we didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? We had something as simple as like based off of trust, but as in true sneakerheads coming together. Like the shoes I used to buy back in the day off of people, it was a person who had an extra pair because they doubled up and then they ended up not wearing it or something like that, or you got their old pair. You know what I'm saying? It was different. It was an underground world. StockX, I don't think that was their intentions, was to like make it this whole new like, I'll say it was, but they didn't realize what they were doing at the time, and we were kind of blind to it because think about it. When StockX first came out, it wasn't a huge problem, but it's just on paper. I'm gonna say this. How should I put this? On paper, StockX sounds like amazing, right? On paper, StockX is king, but when you actually into it and everything like that, you see the holes that they get. One of the biggest things that I've always, and one of the videos that pops for me the most to this day is my how to get a refund from StockX or Go, because I feel like Go used to not offer their return policy used to suck. And when my GoDap exposed video popped, I think they learned something, and that's when. And I'm not saying I can't prove this, but I will say this: my GOAT video is one of the top watch GOAT videos on YouTube, and my channel is the smallest channel. But I think that opened up I'm sure somebody at GOAT saw it. Right? And, and I'm glad they did because now it's opened up that customer service where they have a better return policy. StockX, on the other hand, my how to get a refund video is because StockX refund customer service sucks. It sucks. It always sucked. You know what I'm saying? Because one, they don't have a phone. That's the biggest problem. We're used to having somebody we can call. That's out the window. Cool. They would have a live chat option, would be nice, but they don't have that. It's literally like a little message box and pray somebody hits you back. Or you can take that option where, hey, if you're that upset and you don't plan on shopping at StockX for a while, you got to do what you got to do and go through your credit card company and fight from the back end. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be sometimes, man. Let me hit the chat real quick. I kind of got in a tangent, but y'all can see this is a topic that's really touches me, man. It's a soft spot for me because I do this for the love, man. I'm in this for the true sneaker culture, man. And I will say this, and I'm not saying StockX destroyed the sneaker culture, and if they did, they didn't do it on purpose. I'm not gonna say that because on paper they sound good. They sound very, very good, man. Let me hit the chat real quick. Where'd I leave off? He said, my guy Jones been exposed StockX money. Okay, cool. Kwame says, I just want to know how Nike could tell if they were fake. That's another great question because I can show y'all on my screen. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all real quick. Great question, Kwame. Great question. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me show you one thing real quick. Like, this is something that if you go to Nike's website, this is on Nike's website, what I'm about to show you guys. I'm glad you brought that up, Kwame. This is on Nike's website. You see this? It says, have I bought fake Nikes? Counterfeits have been become skilled at making convincing knockoffs, so skilled in the fact that it can be hard to spot fakes. The best way to ensure to get an authentic Nike shoe is to shop on Nike.com or a Nike store or at the reputable and trusted retailer. So that right there says a lot without saying a lot. If you think you bought fakes, if you think you bought fake Nikes, you can help us by prevent the illegal trafficking and sale of such products in future by reporting potential counterfeits. Please be prepared to include the item you purchased and the name and the location of the seller or their website address. I refuse to believe y'all didn't know StockX didn't exist. But you know what I'm saying? It's very vague. They want there, but maybe that's another reason why this is one of the things they probably use. Because my thing is I didn't do this. But think about how many shoes they make, how many customers they do. The resale community has grown so crazy over the years. I'm sure somebody clicked this, and once they get enough hits on there, they're going to use somebody as test dummies. And then I'm going to say this. Let me come back to the main screen. I'm going to say this. I truly believe, and I've said this to a handful of other sneakerheads, I truly believe Nike can't 100% legit their product. So one thing they're going to have in their favor in this lawsuit is the fact that it's their product. If anybody should know, and I've always said this since day one, this is why I always called out the legit checking thing. There's no legit checking services. There's no legit checking school. Nike doesn't offer it, and we can talk Adidas too, but they don't offer it either. But Nike's, let's just keep it 100. When it comes to this sneaker community, Nike is king. Adidas is the runner-up. And there's some nice shoes in between. But at the end of the day, Nike brought us here. You know what I'm saying? Nike brought their king. Like, so if they can't authenticate and I'm pretty sure at the time Nike probably didn't think they would have this major problem. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can think of other bigger brands that like are much expensive, but they have a way to tell if their stuff is fake or authentic or not. Like we can think like Gucci or Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? So Nike, while they're not like a high fashion brand, they should definitely have a way to tell if they can authenticate their product. I think us as the consumer, we should and should not know, because that's a gray area. Because if we know, somebody's going to try to duplicate it and do that. I think it's one of those, Nike could bring in a lot of bang for their buck if they have that included, like somewhere only you can have access to check the product in the store to scan it. Like they can scan something like, hey, if we like, hey, I'm very curious if this person's trying to get one over me. Hey, can we roll up to the next like Nike store, this, that, and the third, and let's see if they can run it through the quick little scanner. It should be something quick where boom, it comes right up. You know what I'm saying? We've been saying this for years. You know what I'm saying? And finally, they had to open their eyes to it. But you think about it also, what else has changed? If we're going to go down the rabbit hole, that VP had to step down whenever the son got exposed for using the company credit card. Now we got a new VP. And he did say, because I remember doing either a video or a live on it, a good month ago. He said he's going to try his best. And the thing is, maybe we were thinking it should be instant, but at the same time, something that's been going on it's been going on for years, but let's be honest, after 2019, it skyrocketed. When 2020 hit, and you know what hit in 2020, it's been a whole nother ball game. And he just came in here, last year? You know what I'm saying? Was it last year? Like, he came in, mid last year. So you got to give him time. You know, it's kind of like you got to treat it like the president. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that is VP. You got to give him a strong 4 years to see if he can make a turnaround or not. You know, he's just now coming up on his, first year, almost second year. So we got to be a little bit more patient. But I like where we're headed with this. You know what I'm saying? I see this may bring the sneaker. I said this to another fellow sneakerhead. I'm like, this may bring the sneaker culture back the way it used to be. Will it ever be the way that it exactly used to be? No. But I feel like this is a good positive push forward, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So let me hit back to the chat real quick. Manny with the Kick says, I got the Henny in the red cup too. Alright, okay. I feel you. I got a little something else in mind, you know, but we can call it that for fun, you know what I'm saying? Big Money Sonny says, what's cracking, Jeremy? You already know StockX ain't going anywhere. At this point, the entire resale market can get sued and shit will stay the same. Salutes for going live, homie. I don't know. Nike if anybody can battle them, if anything, it's gonna be a battle of the money, because Nike's $1 billion company and so is StockX. Let me just put it this way. I feel like they're gonna. If I had to guess, if Nike doesn't put them out of business for selling their product, which is not illegal to do, but I feel like it's more going to be settled. Somehow they're going to strike a deal where Nike's going to end up getting a part of the money of StockX, which it should have been the right way to do it anyway. That way Nike still looks like the good guy and they can still eat on the back end for their products. I wouldn't be surprised if they settle and strike a deal somewhere like that because the NFTs are already made. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's really saying like what's real and what's fake is Nike at this point. I mean, because I'm tired of the company saying we legit tell you nothing is ever 100% legit. Check. You know what I'm saying? Nothing 100% proof. So if StockX don't want, because Nike could easily say, hey, don't sell our product. I mean, but it's not really them. But they can, let me just put it this way. They can make it difficult for StockX, more difficult than what it has to be. And at the end of the day, ain't nobody trying to lose no money. Even though they both got billions to lose, I guarantee you, once them lawyers and judges get into, because this is tricky, but once everybody getting a piece of that cut, and they see a little downfall, because I'm telling you, I don't care how rich you are. If you see a couple million come out your accounts out of nowhere and everybody got to take a cut up at the top, it's when it start affecting the people's paycheck at the top. Somebody going to fold. You know what I'm saying? Javon, Juan Jorge says, he give me the fist, power up. We got Manny with the kick says, another reason to become a manual bots, fuck resale. You know what I'm saying? I always said this. It's about how you resell. And that's why I've always kind of never really left eBay. Now, was it nice of them to add the authentication guarantee? It's cool to get a second look at it. But y'all know when I shop on eBay, I ask the customer for everything that I would receive if though I was going to buy it for retail. It's either you got it or you don't. If you don't know, I don't really rock with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I look at it. Now, with it going through that authentication guarantee, that's nice. So I don't think eBay's always been there for selling shoes. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest things that, and this is not no advertisement for eBay because they have their slip ups too. But one thing I like that eBay brings to the table, and this is not advertisement, I'm not sponsored by them, no none of that. Y'all know me. What do y'all see I use whenever I get ready to sell a shoe like that I don't want, like my Kobe's that's on there right now? I use eBay because that's all we had before. It was either eBay, Flight Club, you know what I'm saying, or that's it. And then you had the next one come up. Another big resale company started coming up like that behind those, but it was only like a handful of resale companies back then you could really trust. And Flight Club was one of them, of course. I'm trying to think of the other one. Stadium Goods came up right after them that was trustworthy because they were taxing so hard, so everybody just trusted them. But I'm pretty sure, my bad, y'all, but I'm pretty sure they don't have some fake slip through too. You know what I'm saying? Can't prove it. I'm just saying this is all alleged and this is all just my opinion. Let me just state that out there. Even though I'm 22 minutes in, man, time flies when you're having fun, man. Y'all smash the like button for the kid, man. Let me hit the chat real quick. Says Brooklyn Finest 84 says done with hold up, messing up. It says done with the retail. It's been 3 years. I gave that bullshit up. Brooklyn's Finest says, let's see where I'm at. He says, yeah, I take my L on the sneakers and that's it. Manny with the kick says, might be a smart move for Nike to discredit StockX for their product. Yeah, most definitely. Definitely a smart move. Nike's playing chess. They're not playing checkers. Oh, we got a $9.99 donation coming through from Big Money Sonny. He says, just wanted to show some support, homie. UA Market has anything and everything, and resellers taking advantage of it. Been watching for a minute. Stay blessed and stay lit. Oh, I'm always litty, man. Appreciate the $9.99 dono, man. Means a lot to the channel, man. Thank you for supporting. I definitely appreciate it, man. Y'all know I don't get much over here, but I appreciate every little thing. And while my channel is as small as, I feel like we got a true sneaker community over here, man. So we growing. So appreciate that for sure. Let's see. WV Toy Hunter says, good evening, everyone. Was good. RFT says, yo, I'm back. Welcome back, homie. Welcome back. Hybrid Striker says, if I don't hit on retail sneakers, then pass, skip. That's me. I only pay resale for the shoes that I know are going to be a pro. Even if everything was perfect, I know there's some shoes you will have to pay resale for if you want them. You know, but not on the level of where it is now. And that's another thing, too, I can bring up. There's way more resellers in the game now than it is actual sneakerheads, in my opinion. That's another thing we can look at it like. Back in the day, the people that was selling shoes, that was reselling shoes, was other sneakerheads. We didn't have StockX to go off like, let me check and see what these currently going for. You go off of what you really felt like they was worth to you. Like, I think I had got the Jordan 12 French Blues. I had to get 2 because eBay was locking up, but it was still possible to cop. I copped both because I didn't want to empty the card and start over because I was like, man, I'm not going to. This before we had the wait times and all that. It's just like everybody going manually. And I said, I'm going to just buy 2 of them and I'm going to sell the other one. I think it was like $220, but don't quote me on that. And I end up selling the shoe for $275. You know what I'm saying? On eBay, you know, and included shipping for the guy paid shipping. Because I already had my pair. I didn't care anymore. I just wanted my money back. That's how I used to sell shoes. And y'all see me when I put that stuff on eBay and I start bidding, I did it at 100. You know what I'm saying? But you do what you want to do at the end of the day when it's your product. Manny with the Kick says, mad people out here paying $1,000 for monkeys. No way. UA's been on the rise for their companies nowadays. They match a retail to a perfect box, lace, quality, color, size, tag, and color code. Big Money says, Jeremy Jones, at this point, fuck the entire resale market. Hey, I feel you. The resale market is needed though. I've always said this. It's about how you resell. This new resale market, sucks. Now the resale market that I came up on, it was other sneakerheads. You know what I'm saying? That's what I liked. You was genuinely getting it from somebody who, the thing is, the people that I was purchasing from, they had a bigger sneaker collection than mine. So it wasn't nothing you really had to be scared about. You know, like literally some people would, like one dude I was so hard on when I was like, pause, but one dude I was being so tough on about the sneaker to make sure it was legit on eBay, he got to the point like, here, what do you want from me? Like, I'm selling these for my son, and this is all my information. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, dude, I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you. And this was where you could easily tell the difference between real and fake. Not like now where you can't tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? RFT says, what sneaker website should I go to now, Jeremy? To be honest, eBay has always been my go-to. If you're talking about to get shoes for resale, StockX, my problem with StockX, and this has been my problem with StockX, you don't get direct communication with the buyer, and the customer service is... Y'all seen my how to get a refund video. It's like probably what my most 4th or 5th most watched video on my channel. Obviously, if it's bringing a lot of people in through the search, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, if you got any local shops, that's always okay. But they be trying to tax. That's the problem with the local shops. They always be trying to tax. I always just say eBay and patience, man. And then you just gotta, honestly, you gotta have direct communication with the seller. That's just how I feel about it. That's just my way. I hate that with StockX. Think about it. StockX is always a whole bunch of like middlemen trying to undercut each other as well too. You know, like we can open up so many loopholes to StockX that I've exposed years ago. Manny with the Kick says, or Nike take over StockX. I'm not going to say they're going to take over. If anything, I see they making like, I feel like they're going to come to some type of agreement. You know what I'm saying? Because there's money to be made. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Nike wants to. I mean, think about it. If Nike wins, they put them out of business, and Nike wins. StockX is going to have to fold more than anything. I'm going to just put this. StockX going to fold faster than Nike. Nike is the. You think StockX going to put Nike out of business? No. Because if they put Nike out of business, what's StockX going to do? That's it. I mean, they can raise all the prices, but not everybody gonna be able to go put all that crazy money on the resale market. So StockX need Nike. These resellers need Nike. Nike don't need them. Nike could fight harder to put them out of business than the other way around. Nike don't need nobody. They made it. You know what I'm saying? All these middleman companies that are coming out of nowhere and resellers like born left and right. Yeah, Nike don't need nobody. And I'm not trying to sound on no cocky stuff, but they really don't. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna keep it 100. Hobbit Striker says Jordan 2 Union update. Bro, don't get me started, man. They still got the charge on my card, and I ain't got no update, no shipping, no nothing, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I don't get no like shipping notification by next week, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and have the Jordan refunded back to my card, man. Cause like honestly, it's been at this point, like next week it'll been a whole month. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't got their pairs, and I got the Ratatins or the Ratatans or however you want to say the joints. It ain't coming, but I mean, my order's still in, so I mean, I'm trying to be patient and give them the benefit of the doubt, Hobby Striker, but right now, homie, I don't even have an update. Last thing I purchased, I see it on my card because I use the card I use to pay for it is a card I don't even use that much, so I know when there's something like I see the transaction on it plain as day. You know what I'm saying? So I know it went through. And you know, I got the jogger, so I got hit over the head for like 300. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel some type of way about that. That's another thing. Nike gonna have to really watch these people behind all this backdoor and stuff. But I will say this new VP looks like he's trying to make the effort. It's just he's also, think about it, he's not like a young VP. He's an older guy. You know, I'm coming in like, you know what I'm saying? He's got to learn the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's based off the people that's underneath them. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? Big Money Sonny says Nike will never go the pre-order route, will they? Not that it would kill the resale market, but at least the people that want the kicks will get them, right? Yeah. Pre-ordering, we've always said that back in the day. That would just be, it would just make too much sense. Pre-ordering. But Nike likes the hype there. That keeps their name in there. You know what I'm saying? Nike should be somewhat slightly difficult, but not on the level of where it is now. You know, and the thing is, what Nike is saying is like, if Nike can't make partners with all these guys, because my thing is, it would just be easier if StockX just had a Nike account and sold them for whatever they wanted to. So I don't know. It's so many different avenues they could take at this. But yeah, I don't know if Nike would, like, you would think for the Kobe's, as big a Kobe fans as it is out there, if any shoe they should have did a pre-order on, it should have been the Kobe's. You know what I'm saying? Especially given what happened or what have you. That would have made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? RFT says, I don't really got local shops, but is GOAT fine? I might go to downtown to look for some. GOAT is hit or miss. To be honest, all of them are hit or miss. Honestly, I've always said this. The resale market is pick your poison. Like I said, I personally like eBay. Now, GOAT is hit or miss. I can tell you that GOAT's gotten better over the years from when it first came out. And I'm going to say this, especially if you're about to play in that used section, pick your poison on the used section. But, I mean, I think new is okay, you know what I'm saying? Rumors is, and this has been like a rumor for like over a year or two now, that, you know, Foot Locker throw GOAT pairs. They got some type of investment into it or something like that. I don't know. This is all alleged. So GOAT, like I said, I can tell it's improved over the years. You know what I'm saying? Versus StockX. And I'm going to show y'all a video of a very popular YouTuber. I really don't want to show it, but at the same time, this video was back in 2017. And this is what triggered me then, where I knew it was a problem with StockX. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Big Money Sonny says, damn, they still haven't sent you shipping details. Jeremy, you about to burn down Union? Bro, hey, if I make the news next week, you already know why, man. If y'all see me become high on videos like, yo, they locked Jay up. Yeah, they locked me up because my thing is, this my thing. Y'all got my money, send my sneakers. If y'all don't want to send me the sneakers, give me my money back. Period. You know what I'm saying? I work hard for the few little dollars I got, man. I'm going to just keep it there, man. But yeah, basically, yeah, me and Union got a problem right now, and I'm being patient. And the thing is, what killed me is I don't even want the twos anymore. At this point, I don't even want the twos because I already said it. I'm going to do my video, do it on feet, and I'm probably going to flip them for retail. You know what I'm saying? That was all that I said I was going to do, man. I'm already over it. But I know when I get it, I'm probably going to be excited because it's been delayed for so long, so now I'm just really geeked over it. So, yeah, the delay is like, it's making my skin crawl. Manny with the Kick says, dang, for real, my guy, I got my Union 2 Great Fogs on Saturday. Maybe they getting all the Great Fogs out first because maybe it's more pairs. I'm trying to think. And see, I shouldn't have to defend them. That's what's killing me. I'm defending them. That's what's killing me. Manny with the Kick says, warn them that night to watch the Carnelo fight. Watch. Don't get me started, man. Carnelo, man, I feel like he just didn't train that fight. You know, I would say before he lost to Floyd Mayweather, you know, pretty much he was. I thought he was never gonna lose again, man. But I just feel like he didn't. I don't feel like he gave his all in that fight. I know that's a little off mode from sneakers, but and I like Carnelo, man. I don't feel like he gave that all in his fight, and I'm surprised. I'm really surprised he lost that joint. But yeah, appreciate that. But how they feel comfort wise though, man? Let me know. Like, at least let me live through you on the Jordan 2 Unions, because I obviously Union don't want me to enjoy mine, and then, you know, Nike not helping because they didn't release the Rats and Hands on sneakers. So, like, you know, had they would have released them on sneakers, I would have told Union to go F themselves. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. But I brought up that part for Union, I'm gonna show y'all the video on StockX back in the day. This was in 2017 when they invited all the YouTubers out there. All your bigger major YouTubers have basically went out there, and I'm gonna show you. I just want to basically show out one, like, the authentication process, and we're gonna go through the chats on it. Manny with the kick says, "You might keep them, my guy. Them Union 2s are hella comfy." See, now you back selling them to me. I'm mad right now, but you selling them to me though. I mean, you right. I might. RFT says, if you could make your own sneaker shop, what would you call it, and what would you make unique about it? If I could do my own sneaker store, I would call it Sold Out. Just like this podcast, I would call it Sold Out, and I would definitely sell the shoes to make the money back, but I would want to be the reasonable, and I know there's other people that use this, but I would want to sell the shoes within reason. I would more so want to make it feel like a true sneaker store where, yeah, we got to make a little bit of profit, but I wanted a home feeling. You know what I'm saying? I want when you come there, like, yeah, the celebrities is cool and all that, but I want it to be more of a down-to-earth type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a mixture of everything. Like, yeah, we're going to have the hype stuff behind the glass, but, you know, I want you to feel as though you're walking into Foot Locker, but you know it's like my locker. And I like customer service. We're gonna be very big on that. If I was to do a store, customer service will be my number one thing. I want my employees happy working there. I want knowledgeable people working there. I want people that, like, you're not saying you have to be in the sneakers, but that would be highly preferred. You know what I'm saying? And when I pull up, everybody's just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I would want to be hands on. And yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, and I would do sneaker content from there. Live sneaker content from that. That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Just, it would probably be easier if I had my own story, so y'all can see the ins and outs and everything like that. But it wouldn't be all about just trying to, you know, of course I got to make money to make overhead, but I would be more so doing it behind the love. And, like, once I got everything, like, situated where, like, I'm clearing overhead, I would definitely try to make my shoes no more than $100 to $200 over retail. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to make a resale store, yeah, I wouldn't make them no more than $200 or $300 over resale. Now, there will be some shoes where I got to, like, say if I get, like, you know, the Back to the Future Air Max joints. Now, those, I wouldn't put them at what they like, 14, 15,000. But I like, you can come down to my shop, we'll give them to you for $3. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere it's like, it's a grail sneaker, but still obtainable. You know what I'm saying? You can get them for like $3K versus like, yeah. And I know people like, oh, it's too good to be true. But that's my thing. That's my way it will be giving back. Like, yeah, we got to make, because think about it, that's going to be a hard sneaker to get. So if you got it, you can't really just give it away. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. Let's see. Hybrid Striker says, late shipment union. Yeah. Basically, RFT, bet, I'm ready to watch. Most definitely, yeah. I'm about to put that video up, homie. Big Money Sonny says, you see them making them Eminem Super Bowl 3s now across the water? I seen a couple videos floating around. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. They gonna do whatever. That's the thing. Overseas, they gonna do whatever they want to do because they all profit because they getting the shoe. They got the materials already. You know, it's already been rumored that it don't take no more than about $20 or $25 to make a pair of Jordan sneakers, allegedly, right? So, you know, they already been taxing 4 and 5 times the amount since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. RFT says, fire response, honestly, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I want my sneaker to be for the true sneaker culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all cool for, like, trying to be a millionaire, but at the same time, I'd rather my store make me $30,000 or $40,000 a year because I wouldn't quit my day job either. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be my only hustle. I'd rather take the lower paying cut to keep the community happy. That's just me. And if that's what you're doing as your mainstay, I don't expect nobody to do that because realistically, it's hard to live off that if the lifestyle you want to be. But me and how I have my stuff set up, you would know it's like it's a culture sneaker, like where it's a warm. When you walk in, you're gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be happy. It's gonna be organized. Like I wouldn't even do the typical setup. Like I would have, you know, just different type of music playing, different type of old sneaker videos playing over the music. Like I would have the music playing, but I'll have like where you can get your educational purposes in here. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna just be able to just sell. I don't want everybody just selling what's hype, man. But let me pull up the video real quick. It's called The Truth About StockX and How Shoes Are Authenticated Inside the Authentication Station. You know what I'm saying? And this video was back from 2017 in October, man. But let me, this is where this was like really my first like red flag for real. But let me show you guys this real quick. Cool. Let me show y'all this joint. This right here, he's a very big, popular YouTuber. I'm pretty sure if you watch me, you watch him. You know what I mean? I'll just keep it at that. I think it's safe to say that. But yeah. So basically, I got the video where it starts where they go through the authentication station. So let me take it back just a little bit. Hopefully you don't hit me with too much copyright, but let me see real quick, and we gonna react to this.
So that's he just failed.
They don't even get this.
But now they put it there, and then they put it down there, which it goes down. Those two conveyor belts. This longer one is for this table, the shorter one for that. And then I saw like this is the other side. Then I saw it go down here. And then basically what it goes, and this is one of the authenticators right here. It goes down this table, and then you package it, and it drops. And then from right here, it goes out to you. Tico's gonna show us how he does his job right here. So here, for instance, we have the Ioanti SD grid socketing. You shot the Ioanti for the design.
Sure.
And Tico, what you look for first?
Basically, you know what I'm saying, go through the entire box process, right? So obviously you want to make sure it's clean for the customer.
If it's dead stock, it needs to be dead stock.
Gotta be dead stock, right? So first thing, y'all need to see that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Definitely
so you give it a nice little smell, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You see this? This is the main part I want to see. I remember this. This is the authentication process at StockX from a bigger YouTuber where they invited all of them. Let me make this clear. I have no issues with the sneaker YouTuber. I love his channel. I love the fact that this video is out there. This is for educational purposes. So hopefully he don't think I'm not taking. It's not about him. This is not about him. Look at this authentication, and I'm gonna go through the comment section, and you see how everybody had the same thought when they see this.
And look, gotta make sure this ain't
make that glue.
You already know. So definitely checking for like any heel drag, making sure cats ain't in the car. You know what I'm saying?
He's literally just checking to see if the shoe is not worn. He's making sure it's dead stock. That's what it appears to me. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if y'all picking this up too.
And hitting that, hit the back of that. Any toe creases that's on there. No major dirt, so these look pretty clean for the most part. Checking the second shoe itself. Look, it already came with a tag on.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Good to go, right?
So this shoe already passes authentication process. Let's keep in mind also there's fake StockX tags out there that's been made as well, and this is before they even knew about it. So y'all got to keep this in mind. Look how fast the authentication process comes.
Got the second accessories there, the laces, and his face. You haven't seen that in there? These are beautiful. On his way.
And then you would give it the tag.
Give it the authentication tag. This one already had one on it.
Yeah, he's already checked.
So we'll be good to go. Slide it down. It's all good to go.
And then he would put it on the belt, and it would slide down, print it out, and bam. And this is, we just did a socket.
Real thorough, legit check, if you ask me, right? Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are pretty much, there's not that many like fakes out to be worried about, but Tico would go through the same steps, whether it was Yeezy, Nike, whatever. Here we got right here the Pimpin' One, same thing.
Same thing. Pony hair action. These are sick, right? Take a look at those.
Does working like here give you the urge to buy these sneakers too when you see them? Like
all the time. So this is actually why I don't buy them. My size is 11.
Get out of here, bro. Nobody's talking to you, bro.
Yeah, as soon as I see my size 11 come through, I'm like, all right, these could be mine next.
It's like for me, even for someone like me who does sneakers all the time, I feel like with us, like we see them on screen, but you feel it's like you're a banker that's counting $1 million every day. You're like, I want $1 million.
And what killed me is, even though this is hardcore proof, Nike could use this in court. I guarantee you StockX is going to say, oh, we've improved it so much more since 2017. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, maybe y'all got a bigger space to run this through, but look at the authentication process. Like, you're literally just checking to make sure it's new and a smell, which those are good things, but from what we get advertised and the way they had a dude on the microscope joint, like, we're expecting much more. I don't know about you. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm expecting a much more thorough authentication. And again, I personally believe there's no way to really authenticate a shoe 100% unless Nike comes out and puts something on the shoe that separates it. And it may, who's to say though, low key, they may have something that only they know about. And that's called a trade secret. Because it's not supposed to leave. Like a trade secret is something like, once you leave the company, you're not supposed to put that information out there, or Nike could sue you if they find out you're the plug or the mole. You know, and I don't know, but I'm saying that's what a trade secret is. That's what Nike needs to also put on their stuff. Something where like only, this is my thing. We as a people should be able to know where we can get trusted products from. And if we have a concern, Nike, they could make so much more money. If they had a little thing where we can go get our stuff verified, not just because get it, if when humans, there's always going to be an error. But if they have something they can start putting on a shoe from now on, that we can run up to one of the places, hey, scan this joint. Most of the places, look, what makes another product real? Think about Apple. What's theirs? A serial number. I know what you're saying. Like, dang, Jay, you want them to start putting serial numbers on shoes now? But hey, it's coming to that point. Like, yeah. We may have to. And think about it. Every serial number is unique. So even if like the system should be able to detect like, has it been scanned? Is this the same shoe type of thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It should be a unique serial number all the way mixed up where it's going to be so hard to freaking duplicate. Serial number is one route. I never thought about that until now. But with my headphones, like all my Apple products, like any stuff, when you call customer service, they're like, what's the serial number? They can look up the product. You know what I'm saying? Just food for thought, but we're going to continue watching this real quick.
You touching them, man. So it's like, it's really a hard job.
Every single day, man. And it's like I said, it's repetition every day. We're doing the same exact thing.
Just like,
what's the rarest thing? What's the rarest shit you probably had in your hand? And it was kind of like, whoa. Like,
we actually had what you guys haven't seen. It's a reverse sample of the M&M. So it's like a darker black denim. Not the one that went to friends and family, none of that.
Yeah. You're talking about the black and white with the...
Interesting. Experian has just cracked the code on shopping for cars.
The face on it?
Oh, this one's different.
Oh.
There's only like two pairs of these, like Rosenberg and I think M&M.
And you were just holding it and it was a couple racks in the hand. Like
68,000.
Okay, not a couple, a few.
About 68,000, man, for sure. Same thing with these boots. Everybody likes to do a little bit of try on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure there's no dog hair in the back of these.
So, Tigo, would you move to the streetwear side, or you just like the sneakers mostly?
This is it for me, man. Yeah. Streetwear.
And one thing that bothers me about this video, if this was, and I don't know, given the time, maybe if I would have been there, but I wish he was asking more questions about the authentication process. He's asking them more, personal stuff. Like, no. This, you know why we came here. Literally, the title says it all. And sure, it may have been a little bit of clickbait / like true. But the thing about this one is the authentication. This is what we've been waiting for. Like, great. Everybody loves watching vlogs. And, again, this is not a shot at the YouTuber. I'm not saying I could have did a better job. I probably could have did just as worse. He did a great job. Let me clarify that. But I'm just saying, like, I probably would have been, so just happy to be there. And that seems like the vibe that they give off. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
It's cool, but the shoes this is our bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, we see everything. Like, there hasn't been a shoe I don't think I haven't personally seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been crazy.
And how many shoes you go through a day, most likely?
Woo! Thousands. Seriously.
See, he literally said he goes through thousands of shoes a day. And think about it. This is back in 2017. So think about that. They're tripling, quadrupling that now. You know what I'm saying? Big money. We got a donation coming in, $4.99 donation, man. Appreciate that. Says, I resell a lot of stuff to Cool Kicks in LA. I know I have a relationship with them, but they barely legit check my stuff. They barely legit check my stuff. One shoe out of 100. Wow. See? And I'm not surprised. And I know they're gonna argue probably and say like, well, we trust you. You've been a loyal time customer, this, that, and the third. But think about it. They do that. Think about it. If they're that comfortable with you, you could easily start getting some reputable, like good quality UAs and start slinging them in there. I'm sure, right, and I don't know this, so this is just my opinion. This is allegedly. I'm almost positive everyone has one of those resale shoes. Every one of those resale shops has some fakes in there. They have a lot of reals, but they got some fakes fall through the cracks. Just like, if this is all they're doing for legit checking at StockX, and this dude sound more tired than anything. Think about it. I'm going to say this. If this was Jeremy, this was me working, right? This me, Jeremy. I'm working in the authentication shop, and I'm doing thousands of shoes a day. And I gotta work, let's just say he works 8 hours, right? Okay. 8 hours, and you're doing 1,000 shoes a day. It ain't like you doing like raw food where if you don't cook it all the way, you could possibly kill somebody. Granted, that happens as well, but that's another video, another story, another channel probably. But let's just say this. If a few fall through the cracks, how you gonna know? They're gonna contact customer service and say you did it. You don't know who did what legit checking on the card. They're not like, at least with GOAT, they used to sign like a person. They don't do this anymore, I think, but they used to have like a person's name on it. Mine was S. But they used to have a person's name on who did the legit checking. But I don't think they do this at StockX, right? I mean, they may know who was working that day, but at the end of the day, it's like StockX is more coming across like, hey, prove us wrong. You know what I mean? And then let's not get on the customer service. It's non-existent. There is a customer, like every time people like, where's customer service at? It's at the very bottom of the page in a very fine writing where you click on, and you're not about to talk to nobody. You're about to message them, that sends them an email, and they get back to you when they get back to you. And everything's no refunds, no nothing. That's another thing. They need a refund policy. Off rip. They've been need a refund policy. You're a $1 billion company and you can't return a product because you're skeptical. You don't even believe within yourself. That's what that makes me feel like. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna keep it 100. Let me hit the chat real quick because I kind of got in the zone. Manny with the kick says the StockX check-in was hella quick. 1, 2, 3, and get the fuck out of there. Exactly, because homie want to get off. He want to get off work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm mad, but I'm not mad because if you put yourself in his shoes, think about it. It's like, dog, we getting thousands of shoes a day, and think about it. It's times 4, times 6 now. Yeah, cool, Jeremy. They just hire more people. Have you ever looked up, and I did a video where you can do the job description of what it takes to be a legit checker at StockX. All it takes is that you have former retail experience. And, you know, while having sneaker knowledge is desirable, but at the same time, it's not right. It's not like, not going to make you, let me put it this way. During holiday season, everybody trying to get stuff for their family. Yeah, we need to hire more people. So-and-so only worked at JCPenney for 4 years. Hey, hire him. You know, we don't know nothing about sneakers. You don't know that. Hey, well, he can learn. You know what I'm saying? I think there's different levels to authenticators. And it's probably those next level authenticators probably get the ones where people jump out the bag and it's really try to buy an off-white or try to buy like a very rare sneaker or something like that. I would hope. That's just my opinion. I don't work there and I don't know. So this is my opinion and this is all alleged. This is just how I feel. Because again, Nike got the bag to battle with StockX, and StockX got the bag to battle with each other. They can battle back and forth. Jeremy bag ain't on their level yet, so I ain't trying to have nobody come after me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, I agree with you all the way, man. With the kicks, legit checking 1, 2, 3. That's it. Hybrid Striker says StockX is a big joke. Exactly. SJ Park says StockX drop pop. Okay. Manny with the kick says dad ass checking if it's used and if it's passed. Can't make this shit up. Exactly. This and the thing. Again, YouTuber has nothing to do with this. This is StockX. This is StockX. Nike needs to see this video. Y'all smash this like button to make this do whatever we gotta do. Nike needs to see this. This could be helping. Because the thing is, I'm thinking long term. Do I want StockX to go out of business? No. But I want the culture to get back in a better state than what it is. If anybody's more for the sneaker culture, you're looking at them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't leave when things got tough because a lot of my people that I grew up, you know, that we was coming up together. My coworker, not the one now, but my previous coworker, I had stepped out of the sneaker culture slightly. They brought me back into it, and they ain't even into it no more because it gets frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from a time where you could literally, if a shoe drop on Friday, unless it was just some super, super hot heat, shoes usually drop through the week. We'd be like, all right, cool. I just get them. I'm going to ask my mom or dad to take me to the store and get them on Friday or Saturday because they was going to be there. Worst case scenario, you just went to the next store. Somebody had your size. That's not in those times anymore. You know what I'm saying? In fact, even one of my coworkers now, they're not even big into sneakers. And they had every sneakers and they had an inside plug. And even that inside plug can no longer hook them up anymore. So that's my thing. It just gotten... Every year just gotten worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Manny with the kick says Stock L. Manny with the kick says AKA home of the UA. That's my thing. You see what this is. This is what we're seeing right now. I'm not making this up. So even if they come at me as like, dog, I'm just reporting I'm literally just doing a live on what I see that's already out there. I'm not saying they're selling fakes. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying this is what this video of another lot. This is a thing. This is a vlog. This is something that like it's already. I didn't make this video, and I'm not. They don't need to come after this person either. They need to know whoever this guy. In fact, I think if we go through the comment section, he had commented years ago on like, "Hey guys, of course we go more thorough than that." He tried to save it. There's no saving it because now it's what we see. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'll put it like this. We can think of a person can say, we can take the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory case. If there's any evidence to say that he pulled that gun, and I don't know, and I know this is off mode, whether he really shot her or not, we're automatically going to assume, well, he did it. You know what I'm saying? This is the same scenario. We're looking at, this is what we're basing off your authentication process. We don't see the whole Microsoft glass or the Microsoft glass. What y'all know? Y'all know the microphone glass. My bad. We don't see that, and this is what we see. He's basically checking to make sure the shoe is not worn, and that's it. At least that's what I'm getting from the video, and it looks like that's what you all are getting from the video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgive me if I'm more active this live than I've probably been, because this is the topic that I can do this topic literally every day. Not just about StockX, just about authentication in general. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what brought my channel about. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you know, I get in where I fit in and I find my slot. But overall, I could talk about this for hours, man. I could talk about this for hours, and I'm not even I don't even feel like I've been on this joint for 55 minutes. Y'all smash that like button, and I feel like I'm just getting started. No cap. Big Money Sonny says, facts, Jeremy. What happens if I get out with even knowing and I'm reselling it to them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody's selling them UAs, and they've been getting through every single time. And worst case scenario, you're not really. They may be losing a little bit of money, but I think they send the product back to them. They don't even cut them up or anything, I think. You know, but don't quote me, and I don't know what they do if they catch a fake. You know what I'm saying? Really, I think they're just making from what it looks like here, they're just making sure it's a new shoe. You know what I'm saying? Manny with the Kick says, mom and pop stores sell UAs all day. Ask them to see their Nike contract when you go there next time. Okay, didn't even know that. CX01 says, been waiting for this one, 100. Appreciate that, homie. Smash that like button. Big Money Sonny says, salutes to the chat. Hi, I like and subscribe and support. Hit that like and subscribe and support our boy, man. He provides us with good knowledge and entertainment. Yes, Sirski, man. Y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. I'm saying it right now. I'm trying to be so active on my YouTube to the point where I'm tired, man. Y'all see, I've been doing 2 videos. Like my last 2 videos, I did 2 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? And I got definitely more content coming to finish out the week, man. That's my biggest goal. I try to finish out strong. And these lives, I'm getting more and more comfortable with them. I'm kind of loving them, especially a topic like this, man. Hybrid Striker says 100, 100, 100. Mr. 314 says right, okay. 314 says took the L for the day. That's all right, homie, man. I feel like this is a sign of things. The L's are gonna slowly decrease, man. They're gonna slowly decrease. I can feel that because Nike's finally seems like they're finally. I feel like this was a monumental moment in sneaker culture. Something I've been praying. Like I've been saying this. Another thing too. I was like, yo, Nike needs to step up. Like I'm tired of like us trying to. Nike should have stepped up a long time ago. We've always tried to make solutions. One of the biggest things we used to say, like, hey, just make more products. Hey, do pre-orders. I think Nike wants to stop it where they feel like the source is at. You know what I'm saying? Whether we can say they was going to... Now, I think I would say the NFTs with StockX is probably what put the... If I had to guess, this is just my opinion. I think those NFTs that they're trying to sell right now, that was like that was a straw that broke the camel's back where Nike's like, okay, cool. Now we have a problem. Because now y'all digging this... Because Nike's... They're already rich. It's $1 billion company. They trying to this NFT thing. They looking for that extra bread, and they're saying like from Nike's point of view. And I'm not that big on NFTs, but I'm pretty sure they're like, well, if we ain't created, how they created? You're not finna sell our product. So this gonna be a very interesting lawsuit. And think about it. It's been quiet for a while. I'm glad they added the authentication process. So rumor has it is, and I'm gonna pull up some other things. You see, I got multiple tabs. Basically, Nike had it where, they bought, I guess, 4 pairs of sneakers from StockX. And one of the biggest ones is that Jordan 1 Bread patent leather that's fake, which I'm very curious how that's going to come out in court. I'm glad that it's out there, but they're not showing all their cards. because this is gonna make or break. Because at the end of the day, it's illegal to sell an authentication product, a fake product. And, but Nike's also got to prove that how they know it's real. But at the same time, it is their product. If anybody should know, which I know they don't know to a certain extent, and this is legend in my opinion, but Nike should have a point where they develop something where they should know. And I'm going to leave it at that. Mr. 314 says, I never bought off StockX. I bought off StockX one time. Jordan 4, Travis Scott's, the blue joints, the Oiler colorway. Those Jordan 4 Travis Scott joints. I bought those off there. I think they were like 300, so I didn't really get, but I think like 350, somewhere around 350, 400. Yeah, AJ says, now I'm worried about the Union Argon that just got shipped to GOAT from the seller. Yeah, like the resale world, I'm going to just say this. You're pretty much picking your poison. If you're not going through StockX, which you're about to get a handful of random, you're going to go through GOAT. You're going to go through eBay. You're going to try, or you can go to big dogs like Flight Club and Stadium Goods. And there's other major resellers out there as well that's kind of got themselves established. But at the end of the day, one of the bigger YouTubers also said this. The resale market now is based off trust more than anything. It's based off who you trust. Mr. 314 says, did you ever get your Air Jordan 2s? No, sir. You probably came in a little late, but the Jordan 2 Unions, all I got was that confirmation order. I ain't got the shipping yet, so I said I'm going to give it probably another good week, man. If I don't get no shipping information, dog, I'm going to do what I got to do to get my monies back. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. But no, I ain't got them. But keep in mind, I got the Ratatans, so I don't feel like nobody's gotten their Ratatans. Like, who all here? I don't think they got theirs yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no videos floating around just yet, so I may hold out. But if I start seeing more and more like Ratatan Jordan 2s coming up, then that's when I'm about to take action for sure. My bank's been holding me down, so I know they're going to take care of me. Manny with the Kick says, I copped those Nike Dunk Low Siders Scooby-Doo joints. That's the perfect name. They should be the Scooby-Doos, though. Congratulations on the cop for sure. Eric Scott 100. The NFTs put Nike over the yeah. That's just like one of those like they've been trying to stay calm, and they didn't really. They probably wouldn't if they didn't do the NFT joint. And it's also a borderline. I was telling another fellow sneakerhead, I'm like, really, this is a prime example of basically when you get a little too greedy. StockX was already eating good, and then you go back to the plate and you getting greedy. You know what I'm saying? You getting a little greedy. That's just now you're getting greedy, and sometimes you biting off a little bit more than you can chew. Because at the end of the day, Nike can stop making products. They can think about it. Nike don't take hits long. You know what I'm saying? They when they hold the tokens as their product, they should be setting the tone anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. So yeah, it's kind of one of those you get a little too greedy, and now we gotta show you who's boss, man. Let's see. Big Money Sonny says, "Hey Jeremy, you still picking up those fly ass Gucci joggers? Dope. Yeah, man. I got the I bought the jogger shorts. Actually, remember I bought the fit, but then I went back and bought the shorts on those joints, man. But my legs, I'm still working on getting work done down there. Like when I say work, I mean like tattoos. That's why I always see me in long pants. I'm trying to just fill up my legs before I start doing that type of thing. Not trying to like expose all that. But yeah, I definitely should show y'all that joint. I love the Gucci outfit, man. And every time I rock that joint, people always ask me if it's real. Of course it's real. It's authentic. But I get a lot of compliments on it. And some people are like, man, I don't know if I want to be next to you, man, because you're just looking too fly. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite outfit. And I actually was looking on their website today thinking about I want to cop something else. But that's my favorite colorway that they don't drop. I would like them to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like all of their stuff, but I got 4 Gucci items, and they all cost me a pretty penny, but I love them. And I will say this, quality on that stuff, A1 steak sauce, man. It's definitely lasted me for years. Although the Gucci thing, I think I've only had for over a year. My mom, she loved that outfit as well. When I dropped the video, she loved it. Hybrid Striker says, StockX when money talk when money talk no effort. Exactly. Manny with the Kick says, Nike took L for buying 4 UAs from StockX. Ain't doing no refund. It's not an L, because it's a temporary L. It's kind of one of those like they may lose the battle, but Nike gonna win the war. They're doing it for proof. That's good. Because think about it. If Nike would have said, hey, we want to get 4 of your products, sure, they would have gave them to Nike and let them check them, and they would have gave them their best product that they know was going to pass. But you doing it randomly through somebody else's account that you don't know, surprise attack, because you can have anybody shop there. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say people didn't use a little Nike thing from the website? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would say, yeah, it's a temporary L. I'm going to say it's a temporary L. Mr. 314, I don't even trust Go anymore. When Go, they did me with those join for cars, I left them alone. eBay's always been like I told you, like I said in the beginning of the live, eBay's always been my go-to. The authentication process is a plus, but at the same time, I don't bank on that. What eBay has that the other ones don't have is direct communication with the seller. I've said that 100 times. That's the one thing, at least when you go to like a resale shop, you talking to those people, but they don't know half the time. But see, with the personal stock, with the personal eBay, they got some. They don't realize it because I ask nicely and politely, and I ask basic questions, but they don't know I'm asking for. Well, if they got a brain, they know I'm asking for authentication purposes. But at the same time, like, yeah. I like the communication on eBay. Maybe that's just where I come from, and I'm part of the old school. I'm gonna say I'm middle school. I ain't in the old school joint yet, but I'm the middle school generation. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. 314 says, "Yeah, I came late, right? Okay, it's all good, man. At least you came through, man. That's all that matters. You coming through." Easy Delta says, "Wait, is StockX actually selling fake shoes?" Allegedly through Nike. Nike's put it out there. That's what. This ad right here is what broke it. I think Bloomberg is what put it out there first. Nike escalates StockX feud, says site is selling fake shoes. I'm not saying they are, but I'm saying this is what's out there in the news. I'm just reporting it. This is all alleged. But again, Nike has added this to their lawsuit. So that's where this is coming from. Not Jeremy. I'm just reporting it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Manuel Kick says StockX selling Wendy Lee specials. Wendy, is that you? Let me stop. Hey, stop. I don't know who this is. Hey man, that was funny, man. But shout out to the person that shout out to all the sneaker YouTubers, man. Shout out to all. I watch. Let's let you know right there. I watch everybody, man. It ain't no shots at that YouTuber or the other YouTuber. It's all fun for me at this point, man. Who else we got? Zinez M says, not to mention they got a bunch of reputable sellers with thousands of sales and customer reviews. Exactly. Dan Anderson says they're not intentionally selling fakes, but their claim of 100% authentic is not only impossible to say but false. StockX just has gone too far. They pissed off Nike, and Nike has a true complaint. Exactly. Yeah, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. And that's basically the moral of the story. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. My mom used to say that all the time. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Because at the end of the day, while there may not be getting the shoes directly from Nike, but you see, when Nike pulled their product back from Foot Locker felt it. I feel like Nike at this point, like, we got to go through and give a little spanking. You know, we got to go through. I don't think Nike's going to cut everybody. They could easily cut everybody off and just, hey, we're just going to sell our product directly ourselves. Which, rumored that's going to happen. But I feel like they're giving these people now, like, cool, let's go through and give people a few little spankings, and, we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give them little spankings, see if they're going to act right. They got to treat them like a child because they don't act up and got a little greedy because I told you not to bite my hand when I'm trying to feed you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's plenty of room for money to be made from all these resale companies, obviously, and from Nike, obviously. But when you piss off the head honcho, now everybody underneath is going to feel it, and it's starting with StockX. And I think once they get StockX in line, all the other resellers are on edge right now. I know GOAT's got to be on edge. I know all the other major resellers got to be on edge. Because Nike could easily... Let me put it this way. Nike's in a win-win situation. Even if StockX wins the lawsuit, Nike can slow down their product and make it. Nike can win. If Nike don't win in the courtroom, they can win by holding their products back. You know what I'm saying? Now we're limited to the StockX. You know what I'm saying? Nike has more control than what they realize. You know, StockX is playing tough right now. Why do you think, and I think we saw this coming a long time ago, because the original person who started StockX, he dropped out. He resigned. He doesn't work for StockX anymore. You know what I'm saying? He left. Because problems are probably problems back then. You know what I'm saying? Just food for thought. Easy Dollar says, I bought the patent leather bread Jordan 1s. Alright, so Manny with the, okay, cool. You got them from StockX? Manny with the kick says, they might be foo-foo. Yeah, man. Even my barber had bought a pair for his son, and he was asking me to legit check, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. I told him I didn't want to walk on it, but the way his son was treating those shoes was he's treating them just like a teenager should. I was like, he's beating them up anyway, and you're not going to sell them back to anybody, so it don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? He like, you right. I left it at that. And it wasn't to say, I don't know if they were real or fake or not, because I know he had paid resale for them, but that's my point. Like, yo, I didn't know for those, man. Hybrid Striker is cracking up. Dan Ender says exactly 100. Hybrid Striker says Nike giving warning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is they're warning you now. Hey, get in where you fit in, because that new VP, he making moves. They slow, but think about it. He's making slow moves, but he's thinking strategic. These are some real hard moves. He's making big moves. We gonna fight back legally, and I hate to say it, like, he's thinking of where the source of the problems could be. And StockX is, you know, like I said, they're kind of like, whether you like it or not, right? Even if StockX don't get more sales than some of these other resellers, right? Everybody still uses StockX, myself included, based off their market process of what the value of the shoe should be going for. Whether you want to low cut the person or whether you want to sell more to get an extra 50, 60 bucks. That's what everybody's using right now. I use StockX as a tool. Like I said, on paper, and I say this 100 times, this is a positive thing I'll say about StockX. On paper, they sound perfect. You get to see what the value of a shoe is, what it's going for. You can use it to your advantage a lot, and that's what a lot of these other resellers are doing. Which that's nothing wrong, because I use it too. But yeah, but when you take on that title, and now you've gotten a little up there, you're gonna be the first one that, you know, you gotta start from the top. Sometimes you gotta start from the top. Manny with the kick says GOAT next. I don't doubt it. I was just thinking that. Like, GOAT, I know they on Edge. Yeah, GOAT next, because it's really StockX and GOAT who has been kind of that go-to resale market. eBay is slowly climbing up there, but see, I don't think they're going to mess with eBay, because eBay's always been there. And they got more of a true platform. You know what I'm saying? So, and they have better customer service. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Hybrid Strike says to be humble. Yeah. Mr. 314 says, please. I hate GOAT. You won't go gone, bro. I feel you, bro. GOAT. It was. Let's just say, I'll say this, right? To be nice for each company, there's room for improvement on the resale market. Mr. 314 says, I use a legit app, but I still kind of on the fence when I use it. Yeah, like if you're talking about the I can't think of the name, but yeah, that joint's hit or miss. You can't, honestly, a shoe, you're going to have to get a full, true authentication, in my opinion, you're going to have to get a feel. You can't just go off pictures, man. I can pull up some pictures on the internet, crop out the background and put that on eBay and sell it, but that don't mean what I'm going to give you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just leave it there. Les Flores says, is GOAT legit or nah? Allegedly, they are authentic. They sell authentic products, so I had a bad experience with GOAT, but yeah, but apparently they sell authentic products. But I had a bad experience, and at the end of the day, it's 50-50 no matter who you're going with. That's why this whole like 100% legit check. Even if you use like some of the cleaning products, they always say like 99% perfective, because they always got that 1% chance where you never know what's gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would feel better if they would just, you know, hey, it's 50-50 chance you about to get a real or a fake. But let's be honest, that doesn't sound good now, does it? It doesn't sound good at all. Derek Dynasty says, Nike trying to kill the resale market. I wouldn't say kill, because the resale has always been there. I think they're just trying to get things back in line. I think they're trying to clean things up, because they've seen now that things have gotten out of hand. I would say they're trying to clean it up. Les Flores says, before I cop some shoes, I got you. Derek Knight, yeah. Okay, yeah. Before you cop some shoes from GOAT, like I said, it's hit or miss. Rumors is if you stick to the new market, you're better off buying new. But the problem with my thing is why have a used section? But apparently those are authentic too. But it's just I don't know. It's really pick your poison, to be honest. Eric Scott says StockX is setting the market. Local resale shops use StockX pricing. Yeah, exactly. And usually whatever it is on StockX, because they're a storefront, they usually go about $50, $60 more. You know what I'm saying? So like say like a shoe was $300 on StockX. If you go to that same resale store, if you go to a resale store in your local area or within that place, they probably gonna let it go for $360, $370. They got employees to pay. They got StockX don't have they got a building, but the storefront and renting that stuff. If they want to make overhead, they got to tax probably a little bit more than StockX. I'm gonna just put it like that. Mr. 314 says at least eBay gives you your money back. Exactly. eBay has an money back guarantee no matter what. Derek Dynasty just subscribed. Appreciate you for subscribing, homie. Appreciate that 100%, yo. Y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. If you're new, for sure, coming in here a little late. So I know some people been coming in late. Manny with the Kick says facts 314. Les Flores says why the bad experience. My Cars 4s, I bought them used, but the pictures the guy had up, they looked like they were in good condition. It even said good condition. I looked through all the pictures, but when I purchased and when I got, homie looked like he had played football in them joints. And then, I guess he tried to, I don't know, this is just from my experience. Looked like he tried to clean the joints and then he messed up the back of them. It was horrible, man. And then, GOAT customer service was somewhat active. They were responding at random times at night, and they kept saying, they are real. And I'm like, nah, they ain't real. And then I ended up I paid through PayPal, filed my PayPal claim, let my bank know to pause the transaction, and out of nowhere, they were very nicely the next day and offered me a shipping label and let me return the product, and I got my money back, and they got those shoes back. And, yeah. And it's been history ever since then for me with GOAT. ZSM says StockX pricing is low-key market control. I can ask about $500 for a $300 shoe, and some rich dude who just wants a shoe and doesn't care about the price will buy it, and now everyone's charging $500. True, that's how it starts. And sometimes you think about it. What kills me with StockX is they'll have the market up, they'll have the value of the shoe, and sometimes it ain't even out yet on overseas or in the States. And I'm like, how do y'all know what to set it as? So they've been low-key controlling the market undoubtedly anyway. Because think about it. The more the shoe sells for on StockX, the more money they make. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want nothing going for like $40 and $50. That ain't no real money to be made off that for them. They want those $500 and $600 sales. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion on it. Hybrid says, not all resellers legit. Exactly. Yeah, not all resellers are legit. Exactly. Dan Anderson says, Nike is protecting a property they own. That is more important and should be more than resellers. Resellers does not hurt Nike. It helps create hype and everything. They are not trying to hurt resellers. Yeah, I think this is more so. Like I said, I think it's the NFT thing that really that's the straw that broke the camel's back. Manny with the Kick says, don't y'all think it's funny that resellers nowadays got early pairs with no box? Yeah, because, and I seen a video on that as well. Sometimes the stores will not give them the boxes until after the shoe releases, because if they get audited or something, they don't usually check within certain pairs of boxes. They're not going to go through the whole entire inventory and ask them to lift the lid. So they do that just to make sure they got everything still in stock. If maybe the person who's doing the backdooring, maybe the person over them is not cool with that, but that person don't go through and thoroughly check the sneakers either. It could be so many gray areas we can look at this. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different areas you can look at that. Mr. 314 says, you gotta be careful with the new selection too. Bought a shoe that was supposed to be new and them suckers were used, but GOAT did refund me. See? It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. That's why I like eBay. Some people do use stock photos, but that's another thing I don't like about GOAT. They use their stock photos. Just like StockX, they use the stock photos. Just like all the major ones, even Stadium Goods and Flight Club, they use stock photos. But see, eBay, you have the option to use a stock photo, but you get to add your own photos. I like seeing the visual. I like seeing what I'm going to buy. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing that. That's what I'm used to. I want to see what I'm actually gonna be. What I see in that photo better be what I see whenever it gets to my house. You know, maybe a beaten up box or two, and also that helps. You know, you can also go back and look at the shoes you bought. You know, weeks, months later. You know, I think after like X amount of years they remove it because it's like, all right, it's been like 2 or 3 years, it's over. You're not winning anything. But you know, you can go back and compare the pictures. With GOAT, when I bought those shoes off of GOAT, I don't know about now because I ain't bought off them in a minute. Once I bought the shoe, the pictures went down. You know, and they're gonna say, well, yeah, they took them off the site because they're no longer for sale because you bought them. But I should have still been able to look at the original photos, but they couldn't see them and I couldn't see them either. That was another reason why they really couldn't challenge me either. You know what I'm saying? Les Flores says, "What's better than GOAT?" Honestly, like I said, it's pick your poison. It's pick your poison. You can either gonna go eBay, you either gonna go GOAT. StockX kind of under fire right now, so I know they kind of. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say they slowed down in sales, but I know they feeling a little sting. You know what I'm saying? So it's really pick your poison. At the end of the day, it's about reselling now. Is more about trust because it's really hard. It's really tough to go off anything. So I hope Nike's next action is to actually create something way that they can actually authenticate the product and make us happy too, where we're comfortable knowing that no matter where we buy from, we should be able to tell the difference. Or they should be able to tell the difference if we take it to a local like Nike store or like a Nike authorized seller. You know what I'm saying? Eric Scott says, Mr. 314, I bought a pair of new patent leather breads. The patent was demolished when I got them. Sheesh. See? From GOAT. Okay, yeah, see? GOAT. It's all hit or miss. It's all hit or miss. Ziaz M says, eBay is probably the best M for me personally, but it gets a bad rep. Yeah. That's why I think they partnered with SneakerCon, which was a good idea. I think that was a good idea, but yeah, eBay gets a bad rep because they like, you know, you definitely gambling there, but what I also like, you get to rate the seller yourself. You get your feedback. So another thing too, even if I see a person that's been sold over 200 pairs and they got like say 98% feedback, if I see 1, 2, 3, 4 people saying they got a fake product, I leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like maybe it happened one time where you had a bad transaction, but you know, if it started to add up, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. That's just why. But eBay was there. eBay low key was there before everybody. They just they sell everything. And look at StockX. They adapted that market as well. You know what I'm saying? The only difference they had between eBay and StockX is they put the authentication tag out there first. You know what I'm saying? That's the major difference. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mr. 314 says, there was no photos. The person who checked my shoes saw they were used. Okay, cool. Got you. Yeah, see? And that's when you buy that new section. They don't have any. You don't know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? They just say new. Manny with the kick says, shaking my head, Scott, fuck GOAT. I feel you. Mr. 314 says, damn, man, GOAT getting over. Let's see. Bad Out of Hell says, eBay is our secret. Yeah. Low key, like eBay, I don't think Nike's gonna mess with them because eBay been around and eBay was surviving without selling shoes. You know what I'm saying? They always had them on there, but eBay, they gonna eat regardless because they've been around so long. Like, sure, it was cool to buy shoes off there, and I'm sure it's helping their company, but they gonna be all right. If Nike wins and says StockX can no longer sell their product, they're not gonna StockX won't be around much longer. That's my opinion about it, and I'm gonna just leave it there. Hybrid Striker says Nike inflation increased too. Yeah, most definitely, it definitely did. Eric Scott says StockX dropped processing fees to $5 a day for 12 hours. They are feeling it. Yeah, exactly. Because they think about it. Yeah, they feeling it. And the thing is, sneaker culture, as popular as it is, the underground sneaker culture still run the market. And I've been telling you, we could have boycotted these people a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But everybody be just so happy to finally get their product, and it's going. Like I said, I always used to say this: if Nike don't step in and take things from the top, the only way we gonna fix the culture, we would have to come together, and that's the problem. Like the true sneaker culture, we the last of a dying breed. You know what I mean? So it was just gonna be a hard battle. So that's why I'm glad Nike's taking it there. I feel like they're gonna settle things out of court. They're gonna find a happy medium, or StockX won't be around. They're gonna find a happy medium. Like Nike holds the ball. I don't see how they that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see how it's gonna be any better without that. Bad Out of Hell says, I bought some Beater 2003 J18s, and I'm positive as a legit checker I wouldn't tear them apart. I just look and pass. I pass F it. Okay, I feel you. I mean, that's different though. You know, some people like to remake the fakes are more so stronger on the stuff they know that people are hyped about. I mean, there's fake in probably every shoe, but the hype ones you got to be really careful about. Manny with a Kick says, I removed that whack ass app off my phone. Fuck StockX. They tell the StockX, tell the CEO. I never had the StockX app. I just be going straight to their website. And especially, remember when they had that little breach, that security breach where people was getting charged like crazy amount of money? StockX always had problems low key. And this is not the bad StockX or pick on StockX, but they've always had problems. Think the rabbit hole goes so deep if we really want to, man. On this live, we can say the rabbit hole goes that deep. Like, if you think about it, they've always had problems. Like, when they had that security breach a couple years ago, that was a problem, too. That was a red flag, too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got this much money coming through in people's cards and accounts locked up, and y'all ain't got the proper, cyber security to prevent against people hacking your stuff. Because remember, StockX had got hacked before. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. They got hacked. Bad Out of Hell says, my trick is I asked him if TGA reseller has any unreleased pairs. The frustrators always have unreleased. This is true. Dan Enter says, Eric Scott, I saw that. Manny with Kick says, I got better deals on eBay anyway. Yeah, I get better deals on eBay. I agree. Me too. Some, not always, but for the most part, I just feel more comfortable there. Mr. 314 says, I bought one shoe off of eBay and the seller sold me the wrong shoe. Wanted the cigar 7s and he sold me the champagne ones. But I guarantee you ain't had no problem getting it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with eBay. Long as you could, they don't ask for much. They ask for proof, but they're able to see the transaction and pull up everything. One thing about eBay, everything's recorded already. I love that as well. You don't have to. All they got to do is pull up your account information. I'm like, oh, this one? Oh, I see it right here. You talking about this? Yeah. Basically, when I had to get the refund when I bought those Jordan 1, what's those joints? The Jordan 1, dang, because we had the Jordan 2s was supposed to drop this month, but they got pushed back from what I'm hearing. The I can't think of the maroon joints, but yeah. Yeah, I remember I had to get a refund on those, and eBay pulled back the transaction, and it was crazy. Now it's gonna kill me. I can't remember the name. It's gonna come to me though. But yeah, it's gonna come to me. The I'm my years. I had to get a refund on the I'm my year ones, and then I had bought them again. So yeah, eBay take care of you though. I'm gonna just keep 100. Anthony Varela says people should buy from local resale shops and support local, and they can see the shoes in hand for verification. That's hit or miss, because I get what you're saying and it sounds good, but those local resale companies be taxing, yo. That's my thing. They be taxing. I get they have to because they got the storefront overhead. But they also don't have the best, like my local resale shops. I hate to say it, but their customer service is lackluster. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep it 100. It sucks. And that also makes a big difference of whether people want to buy from you or not. And they also don't, a lot of people come in there. I looked at the reviews on the local resale stores of mine. A lot of people didn't know it was a resale shop. See, me, I'm hearing what they're saying, like, oh, prices are too high. I'm like, oh, that person sounds like they don't even know that that's a resale shop. You know, you can tell when it's a true sneakerhead versus, I remember one local resale shop in my area was like, yo, we'll give y'all a free pair of shoes if y'all can come fix the door, because I think the door wasn't closing or locking all the way. And the dudes was like, yo, all this, like the comment, they cut their comments off on their social media page. But before they did, they were like, yo, y'all charging 2 and 3 times the price on these shoes and y'all can't pay to get the door fixed. You know, so like they gotta be, people are going in there like they're joking. They gotta be kidding. You know what I'm saying? You want us to come fix the door for free. You want us to basically come fix the door for free and give us like I don't even think they was giving away a free pair of shoes. I think they limited the credit. So you couldn't go in there and get their craziest pair. They limited like their shopping credit with it too. So it was, you know what I'm saying? It's hit or miss with these local resale shops, and I'm not trying to bash them. Derek Dynasty says, I don't think Nike can keep StockX from selling their products. No, they can't, because it's not illegal to resell something you own, but they can give them a hard time. Let's just keep it there. They can give them a hard time. They can slow down their product easily. You know what I'm saying? They can limit their product even more. Because think about it. Where is StockX getting their product from? Us, the consumer, allegedly, right? Which I know they do get some. But that's going to give them more fuel. Like Nike can say, all right, cool, let's limit our product. Now we know there's not but X amount out there for real, which they should already know that. But say like, okay, cool, we'll make it hard for everybody then. Because think about it, for Nike to make their money back, they only have to make a certain amount of shoes. Their stuff going to sell out regardless. But now that's less shoes for StockX. Now, cool, they already slowing down. All Nike got to do is keep adding to the lawsuit. Nike got money to fight this case for the rest of their life if they want to until the grandkids step in. You know what I'm saying? Because they control it. Yes, they cannot stop them from selling their product, but they can definitely give you a hard time, especially when you're the head honcho in your product. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say Jordan won't get into it and then Nike has to stop production on their shoes? This won't happen, but let's say Jordan says, hey, I don't want to be affiliated with Nike no more. Stop my shoes, this, that, and the third. And, you know, I'm sure he's in the contract for life, but it's no different than whenever they stopped the Kobe's for a little bit. Nike got other shoes they can eat off of other than just Jordans. You know what I'm saying? They got other shoes than just Jordans. Why Jordans is their number one, like, probably product. But they can easily say, like, all right, cool, all the collabs on pause. Cool, we just gonna stop. We just gonna restock Air Force Ones here and there in the dunks for the rest of the year. All the rest stuff on hold. Nike gonna eat off that. Still, they gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? The little Jordans and stuff that we was waiting on. If Nike holding it, and the thing about this, if they see StockX, and that's even more so, they put the product on hold where they're like, we ain't gave this to no local shops, we ain't gave this to none of the authorized sellers, none of that. How they got it? Nike got so many cars, and this is just my trend. Nike got so many cars to play. I think Nike has way more control than we think of. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they can't stop them from selling their product, but they can slow. When you are, it's just like this is the thing. If you not the direct supplier of the dope, man, we're gonna use this analogy. If you're not the direct supplier, you control the market. You may be StockX may be like their number one hustler, but if the hustler ain't got nowhere to get the product from, then what? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 314 says, I keep them, but they was my first and last time using eBay. Okay, yeah. I mean, like I told you too, it's about pick your poison. Cause you can get a bad experience across the board. Bad Out of Hell says eBay has a legit check feature that helps with issues. Yeah, and that just came, and that's just SneakerCon. But yeah, they do. Manny with the Kick says 314. Sheesh, yeah. That sucks, man. Who else we got here? It says Mr. 314 says that was back in 2014 or 15 when those dropped. Okay, yeah. So try them again though. They got a better. It has improved. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff to weed through on there, but it's easy. I would say this: it's easier to weed out the fakes now, and I think that was their major. I think that was their major point with eBay. They wanted to wean out as many fakes as they possibly could, and I'm pretty sure some still fall through the cracks with them, but I think they don't clean it up the best they could, and there's only room for improvement from there. Zayas M says, I know everyone was shitting themselves when they heard the news about Nike and StockX, myself included. Maybe a lot of people, yeah, I can say that a lot of people definitely was. I wasn't, because I've only bought off StockX one time, but I wasn't surprised at all. Like I wasn't surprised the minute I heard. I was literally like, finally. I literally said, finally, yo. Finally, that was my biggest thing. Mr. 314 says, true. I sent the photos with the mailman standing next to me. What you got the mailman standing next to you for, man? He just dropping them off. He ain't got nothing to do with that. Hybrid Striker says, that's why sneakers sitting in the store and mall. Yeah. Not all of them know, but some of them do it. It's not as much as it used to be back in the day. Manny with the Kick says, people don't care GR anymore unless they are some OG Jordans. Yeah, this is true. Dan Anderson says, Jeremy, you are spot on about this. Don't bite the hand. Nike can definitely hammer StockX. But yeah, that's what I said. Like, while they can't stop them from selling their product, they can give you they can give them a hard time, man. Let's just keep it 100. Anybody. Eric Scott says, Nike has the money and resources to throw so much shade StockX way, they will be finished. Exactly. G Tonight says, what's good, homie? eBay is my go-to, man. They have given me access to cop shit for retail. Can't complain about eBay. Yeah, eBay was there first. And just imagine if eBay would... I'm glad eBay waited to start finally joining the resale culture. Because they seen what we was... their stuff was already good and they found ways to improve. Is it perfect? No. But none of them are. None of them... When you go resale, you're already taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? Dan Anderson says, in my opinion, GOAT is great, but I have had so many seller cancellations lately and everything just takes so long. If you have any issues, it's a nightmare. Yeah. It's GOAT's good on paper as well, but it's just like anything. If you have any issues, it's going to be... Even with eBay, like whenever I said that shoes and ship, I still had to wait like a month, not necessarily get my money back, but they give the seller a crazy amount of time to ship the shoe. So, you basically have to give them a chance because you never know what's going on. So it's always a gray area in the resale market. Mr. 314 says, so they know I didn't switch to shoe. Got you. Makes sense. I ain't mad at you. You just basically covered all ends and make sure you ain't want to have, hey, don't hit me with nothing. Mr. 314 says, so they know I didn't switch. Okay, Mr. 314 right. Okay. Mimi Smith in the building says, time's up. Okay, cool. I mean, this live is taking a little bit longer than normal. We got an hour and 37 minutes, man. Y'all smash the like button for your kid. But this is a touchy subject for the kid, man. This is kind of what built the channel to keep it 100. Gina Knight says, just on the fact that you can look at the pics of what you want to get, eBay takes the cake. Yeah, exactly. That's where they're winning at for me personally. Bad Out of Hell says, if Nike really wanted to fix the problem, they would produce more shoes. They would not They would not get GR any hype shoes, and they will limit the numbers until they do restocks. Yeah, there's several ways Nike can attack this. And I think like one of the things too, I want to bring up this article I saw on Nice Kicks. Yeah. This is what kind of really started it right here. This kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. Nike says it's purchased 4 pairs of counterfeit shoes. Yeah, everybody's seen it. If you watch any form of sneaker YouTube, all this stuff that I have, you guys already know. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this is like the article kind of broke it down. And I think we don't broke it down all the way, man. Because the thing is, I was so deep into this, I don't read all these articles. This is what I've been doing today, man. And like I said, and I think this is the response from StockX. One real quick, I want to get that out of there. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Says Dan Anderson says, this is important shit here. There's no time when it when it comes to sneakers. I feel you. And Dan Anderson says, has to be. Got you. G Tonight says, what does Nike get out of limiting sneaker? Like they're feeding the beast by limiting merchandise. They keep their name out there. They make sure, people. It's that. What's the saying? You always want something. People always want something they feel like they can't have. So they got. I don't think they should do it every shoe, but some shoes should be limited. Like the Off-Whites, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, because if they made every shoe enough for everybody, we wouldn't have what we could say like a Grail sneaker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your Grails. You gotta have your stuff that separates, hey, this right here is a great story behind me. Every shoe can't be a GR. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it is, and that's how it's always been, So like, yeah, some shoes I expect to pay resale for. But for like a all white Air Force One, I don't ever expect to pay resale for. But there's people out there flipping those. You know what I'm saying? Just fun facts by Jay. You know what I'm saying? Gina Knight, yeah, read that one. Key to the CD says eBay is my go-to. They help build my channel. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. I feel you. This one thing, I think this is the last response from StockX says. We take customer protection extremely serious. If y'all do, how come y'all don't? What's up with the customer service department? We're investing in millions to fight the proliferation of counterfeit products that virtually every global market faces today. That line basically says like, hey, we're not the only one that sells. We're not the only one that's got caught lacking. So that's basically throwing other companies under the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to dissect this, but I can't help it. We're going line by line here. Nike's latest feeling is not only baseless, but also is curiously given that their own brand protection teams has communicated confidence in our authentication program, and that hundreds of Nike employees, including current senior executives, use StockX to buy and sell products. See? And that goes right there. Basically, they're saying like, hey, let's not forget y'all had, the VP situation. That's what they're talking about. This is a professional response. This latest tactic amounts to nothing more than a panicked and desperate attempt to reconcile its losing legal case against our innovative Vault NFT program that revolutionizes the way that the consumer can buy, store, and sell collectibles safely, efficiently, and sustainably. Woo! I mean, I'm not mad at their response, but I still stand by what I stand on with Nike. Nike Challenge has no merit and clearly demonstrates their lack of understanding of the modern marketplace. Yeah, so basically StockX is just saying like, hey, every person that resells their product gets caught with a fake or two. I'm just kind of summing this up. This is what I take from it. This is my opinion. This is what I take from it. Every place gets caught with a fake or two, and y'all just mad because we got the Vault NFT and using your stuff. So I'm very curious how this is gonna go. This is how it's gonna go, man. And this is from Complex. I think this is from this is from Sneaker News. Like, this is all over the place, man. This is all over the place. I'm very curious. Yeah. I'm very curious where this is going to go. This could make or break StockX for sure. And we're going to leave it there, man. This can make or break StockX. Zayas M says they lying. They don't care until they get called out by the big dog. Exactly. They're really more so mad because that NFT thing was probably that's their new moneymaker probably. You know what I'm saying? And now Nike's had enough. Breathing Itself says StockX response was full of sass. Yeah, it's suspect. I mean, it was a professional response. Their response is professional. You know what I'm saying? Do I like it? No. Is this the best way? This is the thing. They had to respond, and like y'all said, y'all saw somebody told us earlier, they had the stuff like their fees have gone down temporarily for like a few hours. Because they feeling it. And one thing they know, here today, gone tomorrow. A sneaker culture when we cut off quick. When we cut you off quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they sweating. They fine, but they feel the sweat. So, you know what I'm saying? They're mad that Nike. The thing is, this is the thing, and this is why I defend Nike. Before Nike went along with the lawsuit, the first initial contact, they were like, hey, you guys are selling NFTs with our product. Stop it. StockX hasn't stopped it. So yeah, Nike's doing what they're doing what they're supposed to do. Right? Okay. Hey, we sent the warning like, hey, you're selling the NFT joint, stop it, or we're gonna take legal action. Cool. What's the next step? You know what? Matter of fact, they asked the judge. That's the thing, because this isn't a new lawsuit. This whole little thing where they're accusing them of buying. That's the thing. Nike says they bought 4 pair of fake shoes. The only ones we seen was the Jordan 1 Breads. There's 3 other fakes that Nike. This is Nike. This is not Jeremy. This is what Nike's saying. This is not Jeremy. Nike saying they got 3 other fakes from StockX. Now I'm almost positive they probably got some hype stuff. Think about it. Nike is doing this for business purposes. You know what I'm saying? They credit card money long. Think about their company credit card balance. What? $1 million? If that's even a thing? Whatever it is, it's enough to buy whatever they want off that website. They got those, and they probably, I guarantee you they bought a super hype shoe where they know where there's no way. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, out of those other 3 that's floating that Nike has, I bet you they bought a high price joint where it's like there's no way. Because Nike don't even have some of their product. Like, you know, they can get it remade, but they don't even have some of their old product, because it's been a thing where a dude got pretty much all their stuff because he's been collecting since the beginning of time, and they reached out to him, and he was like, no, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be nothing. Like, they wanted to get some of their stuff to remake some of the samples. He said no. This is alleged. I don't believe. If it's a lie, it's from that person's thing. I forgot where I saw that video. But yeah, this is StockX feeling it. They feeling it for sure. But yeah, Nike is, let's be fair, it's not like Nike didn't give them a warning. And, you know, StockX is like, well, do what you're going to do. And Nike's like, all right, I will. You know what? Let's ask the judge to add about these fake shoes too. Because, let's be honest, we've seen the videos floating out there for years. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 100. Manny with the Kick says StockX got Nike checked. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. It's really a money game, and that NFT thing, there's no telling how much money they're bringing in, and Nike's like, oh no, but you're using our brand. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me. Like, I could, like, my white tees, I could put sold out on it and then put Nike logo all over it. If Nike decides to sue me, they can't. Like, if my stuff was to start bubbling, like, up there, they can sue me because I'm using their product for likeness. They can say that. And while I did, you know, you'd have to change enough of the product to say, like, it's legally yours. You know what I'm saying? People get caught selling Nike stuff all the time when you're not supposed to. And really, Nike don't really care until they see you made enough where it's worth a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I make like $100 off the shirt, they don't care. That's not worth to get their attorneys involved. But if I get the product and make $1 million, they're like, hold up, that's technically our million. You know what I'm saying? That's a different number. You know what I'm saying? Hyper Striker says warning. Yeah, exactly. They gave them a warning. S. Scott says Nike created StockX through fake, limited, and exclusively. Like, how are they late shipments of Midnight 6s and Chili 9s? Valid questions. Manny with the Kick says, I bet Nike copped the Georgetown 85s. That's interesting. I'm very curious. I'm so curious what are the other 3 shoes now. I hope it's something crazy like an Air Mag or something. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, that shoe's so limited that, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's something crazy. I hope it's something super crazy. But then again, they don't have to take it there. They can just keep it very simple with what they're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, especially off their most recent products, it's probably some of their most recent products. Bet Out of Hell says, what about the custom OIC? It's always been a borderline with customs, man. That's a whole nother topic, whole nother video, man. But we've been on this joint for about 1 hour and 48 minutes, man. Y'all smash that like button. Really helps the channel out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's talk some upcoming releases, man. I think I could go on forever, man. But let's talk some upcoming releases, man. Let's change the mode right now, man. Y'all see I'm a real litty, man. Let's change the mode. Bat Out of Hell says, I think the SB dunk like Freddy Krueger or Jordan 1 Chicago once. Those Freddy Krueger, yeah, we ain't seen those around in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's I'm very curious. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk some upcoming releases, man. We're gonna get up out of this thing. I'm gonna go on for about another 2 minutes, 10 minutes, and then we're gonna close this thing out for sure, man. Let's talk some upcoming releases. What are you guys looking for in particular? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Bad Out of Hell says you answered with the if someone starts popping, they get noticed. Yeah, basically, yeah. That's basically all it is. Like, if it gets too much, it's just like when we seen the SpongeBob joints on scenes floating around. I think they did that on some Dub Zeros. That person got sued when they did the Newport like Air Force Ones. Those people got sued. What's the one dude? The Warren. What's his name? He did the hockey joint on it. Those dunks. I can't think of his name, but Warren Lotus. He did the Lotus joints. Remember? He got sued. Where he at now? Nike took care of that. And remember, he was talking that talk at first like he had the money to battle with Nike when he really didn't. I'm not saying he ain't have a bag, but he knew Nike will take your whole bag where you're going to have to, now you got no choice but to settle. Think about it. Warren Lotus made, let's say Nike's worth $1 billion and Warren Lotus worth $1 million. It's big bank take little bank. You know what I'm saying? StockX got a Billy, but so does Nike. You know what I'm saying? It's big bank. And some of these lawsuits is simple. It's big bank take little bank. You know what I'm saying? If Nike don't win in the legal system, Nike can win outside of the legal system. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Nike don't need StockX. Nike don't need none of these companies. They've already proven it. They don't need Foot Locker. They don't need you guys. They don't need these guys anymore. They don't need none of these people. You know what I'm saying? They can literally start opening up their stores and like, yo, if you didn't get it from, and who's to say it? Nike can easily say like, cool, if you didn't get it from us, then you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They've already been kind of opening up more Nike stores more and more throughout the country already. You know what I'm saying? Nike know what's up. They don't need, you know what I'm saying? They don't need these resellers. They really don't. So at the end of the day, it's big bank take little bank. I know StockX got a Billy, but you know what I'm saying? Nike been here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. They got enough money to give them. Let me put it this way: they may not put StockX out of business, but they can make them feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just look at it as like they're basically giving them a spanking, and we're just gonna leave it there. Bad Out of Hell says I seen some strawberry shortcake Jordan 4s. Let me see if I can pull those guys up, man. Cause yeah, we got to get on some upcoming releases, man. I know we got some more stuff coming through the week, man. Sorry, I just took my screen down real quick, but yeah, we back up in this thing, man. I'm still here, but yeah, we gonna close out the week right. I think we got those 7210 lows coming, and then we got those and we got the Jordan 3 like what's those joints called because they just did the one joints, but we got some Jordan 3s coming at the end of the week too. But they for the ladies, but those joints fire. I'm feeling those. Let's see. Bad Out of Hell says 2006 was a killer year for collabs, like a bunch of movie dunks. Yeah, a bunch of movie dunks and great stuff. Yeah. Nike got. That's the thing. Nike sets the tone. Man. Let me see one thing let me see those Jordan 3s I was talking about. Let me see if I can pull them up. Yeah, the dark mocha joints, they're coming out this weekend, man. I'm loving these, man. Like if like, you know what I'm saying? Like for the ladies too, like I think this is a dope sneaker. Let me share my screen with this one. I like the mochas in general, but I love the dark mochas too. I think these are dope. I think these are very dope. These are dope. Alberto Melendez says from the DMV. That's what's up. That's I got you, homie. Repping the DMV. That's what's up. Shout out to the DMV. Breezing the South says Napoleon 3s. Let me see if I can get those real quick. Napoleon. Let's see if I can get it right. Okay, cool. Think I got them up here. Oh, that's these. Okay, cool. That's what they call them. Okay. I thought they was called dark mochas. Okay, yeah, but I guess that's like another name for them. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Learn something new. Kwame says those some clean threes. Yeah, these are clean, man. Even for the, I think honestly, I may have to grab these guys, man. I think I'm going for these joints. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live cop, but I like the dark mochas. But I like this little hint of pink. It's not like too much. It's not like no hot pink. It's like dull pink. I like these. I like these for sure. Bad Out of Hell says, I need those so I can compare my Cardinal 3s. I've been sus of them because they had the glue smell then when I bought them locally. Okay. Okay, cool. Because they had, okay. Alright. Well, I think these are nice, man. I ain't bought no 3s in a while. Oh, you know what I just realized? That pink Jumpman on the tongue, too. That's what's making this pop, too. I gotta get these guys, man. Yeah, these would be nice for my mommy. You know what I'm saying? I know my mom would like these as well. These are dope, man. Hybrid Striker says, what do you think about the Air Force Jordan or the Air Jordan 13 Navy? They just sitting. I don't feel it. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Those joints, they're okay, but like I said, like the flints are better, man. The Jordan 13, I'm not surprised they're sitting. Like those Brave Blue joints, yeah, they're just sitting. I'm not surprised because my thing is, you got the flint, we got the flints, and the flints they were fair with. So I feel like, yeah, this is like okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's alright. You know what I'm saying? Where Adidas at though? Adidas been kind of quiet, man. Let me see if I can see what the Adidas is talking about on this joint. I definitely need to I'm trying to see. Let me go to my Adidas app real quick. Let me see if there's anything popping. Oh, okay. We got the Yeezy 500 like grind night, but Nike Yeezy. I think they're supposed to be dropping some more slides this month though, so I think we're gonna be getting some more slides coming soon. But Adidas been quiet overall, man. And Nike been killing us with the dunks, man. How y'all been feeling about the dunks? Breezing with the South Yeezy 500 grind night. I'm looking out for them. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's hit them. I hear they're comfortable, especially for that shoe not to have boost. I'm hearing they're comfortable. Let's see. Rumors is they're gonna be restocking all the V1s too. That would be dope. That would definitely be dope. But yeah, I guess I had pulled these up before. Yeah. So this is kind of I think, the dude that does some of my artwork, he had these joints. He said they were super comfortable, so. And they don't have boost, but he said they were super comfortable. I don't know. They okay. I mean, I can see them with like some black joggers or something. These will go hard. These will go hard with some black joggers. Kwame says, Adidas has been quiet. I need another 350. I mess with light wearing them too much. Okay. I mess my light. Okay, yeah, I feel you. Yeah. They need to do something, man. This is why Nike always gonna be on top. But in their defense, Nike just had they got more stuff to throw out than Adidas, you know what I'm saying? That more people care about. Alberto says, what do you think about the Union Dunk hold or sell? It's really hit or miss, man. It's really what you want to do at the end of the day. I don't think they're going to go up any more than what they already are. That's just me, my best educated guess, but I don't know, so don't quote me on that. But I don't think they're going to go up any higher, but that's just me. It's just if you're trying to get the best bang for your buck. But again, don't quote the market. It's just like a stock market, man. It's kind of one of those, you up and down. But I'll say, if you are going to hold, you got to wait till the next Union drop, so everybody will start reminiscing and thinking about it and talking about it and bring it back up again. That's what I would do if I was to hold. Alexandra Martin says, Weldon is the real estate. Weldon is the real StockX plug. Okay, got you. Hybrid Striker says Jordan 1 mids and lows selling fast. This is true. I can't really get into the mids, but they are very popular now. Hybrid Striker says, bro. Kwame says, my skate shoe Jordan 1 mids are cool now. Okay. See? You know what I'm saying? It's just different now, man. The culture changes too. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it 100. Alexander says, Here in Brazil, can you have Heritage Dark Marina cool grays for retail? Okay, that's what's up. So y'all, it's like y'all aren't crazy about the hype over there, man. Shouts out to Brazil, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Smash that like button for the kid, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate that for sure. Yeah, it says Alexander says Walden is a website that sells for the Chinese factories. Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was at all. Okay. Okay, cool. Got you. So they sell like UAs or they sell like the real deal Holyfield? Yeah. Mr. 314 says, later, bro, I need to make dinner. And as always, right? Okay. Yeah, man, we're going to get up out of this thing, man. We've been on this joint for how long? Sheesh, we've been on this joint for almost at the 2 hour mark, man. Y'all smash that like button for your kid, man. This was a very touchy topic subject for the kid, man. I knew I was going to go longer than normal, man. Y'all smash that like button. Alexander says yes and real deal. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Learn something new. Appreciate the info, homie. But yeah, y'all smash that like button for your kid, man. We've been on this joint for basically 2 hours, man. Sheesh. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Definitely, I'm looking forward to staying on top of this topic for StockX, man. So for sure, I'm looking forward to more to come for this topic for like what's the future of what this is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I think we all are, man. And I'm hoping this is nothing but a positive move that Nike's making to help the culture. You know, I know it's about money at the end of the day, but I'm hoping we can catch a W on this on the back end. You know what I'm saying? That's for the culture. Edward says, hey, WAG, bro. What's good? What's good? Alexander says, I think Nike will remove their catalog on StockX. That will be the end to me. I don't think it's going to go that deep, but it may. I don't think that'll be like a last desperate move, but I don't think I'm going to take it there. Edward says, how you doing today, man? I'm good, bro. I'm good. WAG, my bad, bro. You good. Oh, what's good is what you're trying to say. Okay, I got you. I'm good, homie. Just, I'm blessed, highly flavored, just chilling, man. Yeah, I'm just wild. I'm just chilling, man. We've been on the live for about 2 hours. I'm about to get on by this thing. How your day been? How you been? Good, man. How the people doing, man? Yeah, hey, all the people that just coming through late, catching this, smash the like button, man. Smash that joint. Smash it. This was a good one for sure, man. I love this topic. I am going to get on up out of here, man. Y'all catch the playback for the kid if y'all are just now coming through. Alexander says, maybe depends on the lawsuit. I feel, yeah, it really all depends. At the end of the day, Nike going to catch whether they lose in the legal system, they going to win. Let's just say this. Nike going to win the war. There going to be several little battles, but Nike going to win the overall war because they set the tone. And that's just how I feel about it. In my opinion, allegedly, because I ain't trying to have nobody come after the kid. That's just my opinion on things. Edward says, doing good. That's what's up, homie. Yeah, y'all smash the like button for the kid, man. It's been a good one, man. We don't talk upcoming releases. We don't talk Nike suing StockX. We don't got the dono from Big Money Sonny, man. This was a good one, man. I think I'm going to be back Saturday for sure, but don't quote me. I plan on doing a live Saturday night for sure, man. If I'm getting a turnout like this, man, I got to stay up on top of it, man. Y'all keep supporting the kid because it definitely gives me motivation at the end of the day, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through and supporting the channel. It's definitely come a long way, man. I remember starting this channel and not really expecting much, and now I'm here, you know what I'm saying? And I still got a lot of growing to do, and I'm always saying I'm here for the true sneaker culture, man. So y'all smash that like button. I'm going to get up on this thing and stop rambling, man. If you're here for sneaker content, I definitely got more on the way. Manny with the kick says, I need those Travis Scott's Air Jordan 1s low. Okay, yeah. I think they're going to do the Air Max is supposed to be coming because, Travis starting to perform a lot more now. So we got the Air Maxes coming soon. So, but I feel you. I got those Air Jordan 1 lows. They nice. Yeah, we definitely got it. Think about it. If Nike get back dropping Travis's, they gonna take over the market again. So I mean, Nike control it whether they want to accept it or not. Nike is the controller. And Alexander Martin says Nike always win when it comes to fake or whatever. For example, the Mischief shoe. Yep, they stopped the release for the Mischief for refunding people and destroyed it. Yeah, stop. Yeah. They undefeated in the market. They undefeated in that area. That's a valid point. You know, because they did that with that joint where the Mischief. They let they did the Jesus shoe. They ain't say nothing. They did that one joint with a Nas X joint. Cool. Not cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear nothing about it because they settle out of court. Nike ain't take a hit. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to look at it from that, man. But y'all smash that like button, man. I'm going to get on good about this thing and start rambling, man. If you're here for more sneaker content, I definitely got more videos on the way. Alexander's, I'm going to leave this last one and I'm going to get about this thing. It says, yes, we're on their mind. Yeah. Yes, we're on their mind control since we're kids. We always think about Nike. Yeah. Nike been doing their thing for years, man. And that's just how you got to look at it, man. But y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll definitely have a video dropping tomorrow, dropping one Friday, and I plan on going live on Saturday. The kid working. Let me know how I feel about it, man. But salutes to everybody coming through, man. I'm gonna go and get up out of this thing, man.